Anime, they got some shows that be on some Black Force energy, but if you the thing that I like about anime the most is they're able to really grab your heartstrings and attach you and tie you to characters, and you actually see character development, and then um you see just the story evolve. Like, of course, when you watch anime, the first episodes are always, of course, are pilots, but they're always like, what the heck is this? But then I tell people, give a rule like, hey, give yourself about 2 episodes, and that will tell you if you need to invest in it or not. But I personally believe that anime isn't talked about in a lighting to where it's like, hey, my name is Kyle, I like anime. People don't really like put that as like, oh, this is something I'd like to talk about, because we were seeing like in, growing up, that just wasn't something popular that is going on. But with culture now in America, anime has become more mainstream. An example, you got, viral YouTubers like Caleb City, recently retired YouTuber, and Long Beach Griffey, shout out to them, RDC World One. These people, they're perpetuating anime into our normalcy. So, it's just a really big, I think it's starting to come out just a little bit more. People are more comfortable to talk about it.
Yeah, that was always really interesting too, because when I was growing up, man, I actually like it began all in like I think middle school, man, like high
Yeah.
school when I was playing
Yeah.
football. And I've always been that kind of like that fun guy to be around, man. We can just talk about everything, man.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, man, it's been an interesting experience. Yeah, but like you were saying, man, like the first 1 or 2 episodes is usually that's when you start to like really understand like it kind of grabs you into the episode and actually the series. But
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
that's
Because it
always a great
starts out, it
experience.
starts as like a WTF moment. You're like, what the heck am I watching? And
Yeah.
then it's just, I would say the biggest WTF was for me was dang, it's a tie between Tokyo Ghoul and Attack on Titan with the first episodes. Like, of course, Attack on Titan, the dude, which when you see these big, naked, muscular, anatomy monsters coming in, this little kid, Aaron, watches his mother get eaten. Everybody's getting obliterated. And you're just like sitting there, like, what the heck is going on? It started off so fast, and the same thing with Tokyo Ghoul. It starts off with a fight and kind of like a monologue of what's going on. It's just, and yeah, and again, watch these 2 animes. If you guys don't know what Tokyo Ghoul and Attack on Titan is, please, like, definitely, you can find them on Hulu. You can find them on Crunchyroll, on Funimation. Just, if you're into anime, I definitely recommend those 2.
Yeah, I watched both of them, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Like the episode right now on Attack on Titan, I'm like up to date, and dude, it's just like, what the heck,
Yeah, man. I like the first season of Tokyo Ghoul. The second season,
That's what my
it
wife
was
said,
okay.
and that's the funny thing too. Going deep into it, like we talked about, how not a lot of people like talking about anime. Dude, well, I got married back in 2018. I've been dating my wife since 2016, and funny story with that, we've been lifelong friends and stuff. But her only exposure to anime was Sailor Moon,
Oh
and she
yeah.
knew of Dragon Ball, right? But then I introduced her to stuff like, I put her to some deep heavy anime. It was called Devilman Crybaby, and it shook her. She's like, yo, this is what anime is like. And then I put her on Death Note, and then from there it just took off. She just found interest. She would like do research on, like, what happens, like there's a cliffhanger and like the season hasn't started, like the manga is far ahead, and she just doesn't want to wait for the second season or whatever. She'll like research the manga, start reading manga. I'm like, and I'm like, I sit back, I'm like, okay, my job is done. I've done my part.
Yeah, it's a whole new world in anime, man. I was like, wow, I'm missing out on this.
Oh yeah. Oh
Let me
yeah.
step right in this, man. And
Right.
that's what
Like,
actually, yeah, that's what actually gives you that network as well, man. In terms of like having great people around you who share similar interests. It's always a great thing to have.
exactly. If you can teach somebody something, they can teach you. That shows mutual value, and that's what we need to pride ourselves when it comes to relationships.